How's it going, people? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another episode of Davis World Cup Daily. My humblest apologies for leaving you guys for so long. It's been a mad week. It's been a long week, I'm not gonna lie. It's been difficult trying to juggle work in. It's been a crazy week. And of course it is festive, so yesterday I had my end of year staff function. So to say that I am feeling at my 100% best, I'd be lying to you really. It's like Will Smith used to say to Marcus in Bad Boys, Marcus, I'm always trying to make you feel like everything is gonna be alright and we're always gonna get through it. You know what? I would say that, but that'd be a bunch of bullshit today. But nonetheless, I'm here, people. We gotta get through the week before we even start the weekend, of course. So, before we get down to any of the business, let me firstly humbly thank you guys for all the engagement that you guys have given me on the previous two videos, even the last one. I appreciate the likes, and once again keep them coming because like I said, it boosts the channel. I really appreciate it. I wouldn't be doing these videos if it wasn't for you, so keep the engagement coming. You guys keep me going, and like I said, the channel is nothing without you. So of course you know what to do. Slap a like and subscribe to the video, share, do whatever and enjoy. People, without further ado, let's get straight into it. So Monday saw Cameroon take on Serbia, a 3-3 draw. My opinion, the best game of the World Cup for me so far. Entertainment galore. But my standout guy, Vincent Vinny Abubakar. My man, why I love this guy so much. My man said earlier on, he went and told Mohamed Salah, now we all know Mohamed Salah is a bad boy. My man said to Salah, you're just a stat pad merchant. Anything you can do, I can also do. And boy, what a goal that Salah would be proud of. The timing of this man's runs was so immaculate. I appreciated that game. I'm not gonna say not a bad way to start with the day. Forgive the iPad, I had to bring it out. There's so much that we need to get through. And then of course the next game saw the other African brothers, of course. It saw Ghana taking on Korea. Very entertaining game. Ghana taking a 2-0 lead, of course, but then the Koreans kept bouncing back and the second headed goal was stunning. And you know one thing about the Asians, they never give up, people. We know that. They never give in. But then of course Ghana kept the composure, hit straight back 3-2, thus setting up the Grudge match tonight with Uruguay, which we'll touch on later. I want to give a special mention to Kudos of Ghana. Kudos to Kudos because I think he's been one of the standout players in this World Cup. His price tag amongst others, along with Jude Bellingham, along with Cody Gakpo, I'll touch on later, is going to shoot up through the roof. I saw Arsenal were linked with him in the week, so I respect, I love what he's doing. I just don't understand why Arsenal linked with him. Typically we need a number 6, not an attacking player, but it's a good problem to have nonetheless. So big ups to that. Let's get on to the next game. So Holland beating Qatar. Of course, that man Cody Gakpo, as well as Frankie de Jong getting on the score sheet. Another stand-up performer. How much, I want to ask the question, how much do you think Cody Gakpo was worth? We all know Jude Bellingham is going to go for anything over 100 plus. How much do you think Cody Gakpo is going, because he made history joining an elite club? Dennis Bergkamp, I know, being one of them. I'm not saying that only because he's an Arsenal fan. Actually, I am going to be shameless with that. We're on the tee today, people. We're on the tee. Shout out to the Invincible. Shout out to my Invincible, Mr. Dennis Bergkamp. There's the cup. We're on the tee and on the soup today. Here's yours, goal. Let me take a sip quickly. But yeah, like I was saying, back to the video. How many goals do you think Cody Gakpo would get? There are quite a few players on 3 goals as well. And what do you think his price tag is going to be? Next game saw USA qualifying with a 1-0 win over Iran. I want to touch on this USA team. They have qualified, of course. I want to touch on 3 players specifically. Yunus Mensah, Tyler Adams, and Weston McKennie. Now, one thing I like about this USA team is their press that they've got, and I think these 3 players have been integral to that part. I personally feel if they had a bit more quality up front, they might have beaten England, but hey, nonetheless, here we are. And the last game of the day, of course, saw England beating Wales 3-0. Special, outstanding free kick from Marcus Rashford. And let's be honest, he always had that in his locker. Marcus has been outstanding, and he's also come of age, which is telling to Ten Hag, a special mention to Ten Hag, because there's a reason why I left the Brazil result out of this and the Portugal, because that ties in with Marcus Rashford. Casemiro clinched a 1-0 win over Switzerland, thus clinching qualification for Brazil. And of course Bruno Fernandes not in a 2-0 victory. That's now the 3rd Manchester United player and Cody Gakpo also picking up a man of the match award. So credit to Ten Hag and what he has been doing. I hate to say it, but I have to give credit where it's due. Just another thing in the Portugal game which also stood out for me was the ghost goal with Ronaldo trying to claim a goal. My man didn't know that there are sensors in the ball and they do charge it. So yeah, the less said about that the better. And also Brazil, they haven't conceded a shot on target, and I think credit must go to Casemiro and the way they have imposed themselves. The way they impose themselves on the other team from the front, pressing from the front, and no doubt they are one of the favorites. So I don't have anything. The Brazil are looking good. I think if anyone that's gonna discount Brazil at this moment in time, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe try watching another sport. So yeah, that was it. Netherlands, Portugal, and of course Brazil clinching a spot in the next round. Let's move on to the next one. Senegal, Ecuador. Our African brothers, man, doing us proud with a 2-1 win. Ismail Sarr getting on the scoreboard with a cool as you like penalty. Then Moses Caicedo, another stand-up performer. I personally want my team to sign him as well. I think he'd be the perfect replacement for Thomas Partey should the injuries arise. Another one whose stock has risen, of course, along with Ena Valencia in this tournament. And then, of course, Francis Ngannou, man like Koulibaly. What a time to get your first goal for your country. And another one picking up the Man of the Match award. I'd like to know how many Man of the Match awards has come out of the Prem. Of course, Chelsea picking up quite a few, which we will touch on. And then Tunisia beating France 1-0. Now, my team have already qualified, and I'm not going to make excuses for my team in terms of second string, whichever. I personally feel that Camavinga playing at left back, that is forced because given the Lucas Hernandez injury, but still, we should still have enough quality to beat Tunisia. But big ups Tunisia, they got the result at the end of the day. But it wasn't enough to take them through. France qualified, of course. Hopefully that doesn't break our momentum, even though in the end we started to bring on Mbappe, your Griezmanns, your Ousmane Dembélés, but it wasn't enough, even though Griezmann got a goal, but it was disallowed. So yeah, we move, man. But standout performers, of course, Australia getting a 1-0 win over Denmark. History for Australia. Happy for them. Of course, I like the minnows. I think one thing we can agree on in this World Cup are these minnows coming to the fore and doing their thing, man. Doing their thing. They are doing the thing. So shout out to the Aussies, shout out to Senegal, big up my African brothers, and play that clip right now to the dance. Let's have a bit of dance now. Yeah, 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 hey, gotta love it, gotta love it. That's what this World Cup has been about, man. That's what the World Cup has been about, and that's what I love about the World Cup. Everybody coming together, enjoying it, the vibes are immaculate, everything. That's just what I love about the World Cup. And I'm sure you are feeling the World Cup too. So, without further ado, before we get on to Argentina, you know what to do. Don't be a fulenda, muños merto. Let me take off my slipper, slap a like on the video. Don't let me bring out the splinter, puta kipario. We are not friends around here. If you don't not slap a like on the video, people. As a blip, let's keep it going. Next game, Argentina versus Poland. 2-0 for Argentina. Messi did miss a penalty. Big up Szczesny, of course. I can only think of one penalty that Szczesny has saved for Arsenal, but already at this tournament he's been doing madness. Brilliant save nonetheless, but that did not stop Lionel Messi. The way he controlled the game, passed the game, and I think the Argentinians have arrived. If they haven't arrived before, this was the game where you could honestly say they have arrived. And one player that I want to actually give credit to is Enzo Fernandez, another standout player in this tournament. Another player who I think is an absolute baller. I would literally even go for him over Jude Bellingham. Honestly, call me crazy, but I'd rather splash, say 50 million, 60 million, give it to Benfica and use the other amount less, 40 million, whichever you're going to spend on Jude Bellingham in the other area of the team. But then again, people, you've heard me touch on so many players. Let me know who do you think has been the standout player in this World Cup. Then the other game in this group saw Mexico beating the Saudis 2-1. Another outstanding free kick goal. As if Marcus Rashford the previous night wasn't outstanding enough. What can I say? The Saudis, they've done themselves proud. They came, they got their Mercedes-Benzes, they got their holiday. They gave us an awesome moment, the lift-off moment for the World Cup. Big ups to them. Pity for Mexico though. It's just a pity I won't get to see this immaculate kit in this World Cup. It's just a sad one. And I want to know one thing though. This is the next video that I want to actually plan for you guys. I will put a poll up. Let's put a poll up. You know what? I'll put a poll up in the description. More polls in a strip club. Mention a few kits. I'll mention 4 kits. Who you think, who I think have been the best kits, World Cup kits of all time. Leave a few comments in the comment section below, and I'll put it in a poll. Another one which I like is this absolute beauty on the side, the Nigerian. My God, my goodness gracious me. I still can't find this kit anyway. I still love it to this day, and I miss seeing Nigeria in this World Cup, man. I would have loved to see them wearing their 2022 World Cup kit. So yeah, let's move on. Then the last one saw Morocco clinch qualification with a 2-1 win against Canada. Big up my African brothers again. Morocco topping the group. Things you love to see. I personally love to see it. Big up my African brothers, and I think they have been outstanding, of course. I want them to actually go far, given everything that has been going on with them, of course, in their country. So big up Morocco, man. Now, let me get my drink, people. I gotta. Dave is about to go cooking today. Where does one start? Yesterday, cooking session in session, peeps. Germany. I won't say it. I'll rather let the video do the talking for you. Play that clip now. You fucking pricks, you mugs, you frauds, you made me look like a twat. I picked Germany as 2 of my dark horses along with Spain, and what do you go and do? You get knocked out again, you got dashed out, you got put in a split by the Japanese, you come to Costa Rica, you take the 1-0 lead, you sit back, you get dashed, your league is dashed. If it wasn't for Bayern Munich, your league is nothing. Every German player, every player from that freaking Bundesliga team comes into the Premier League and flops as German Bundesliga tax. I won't mention Jadon Sancho, I won't mention Kai Havertz, I won't mention Timo Werner, but I just have, it's shameless. Get on your bags, take your bags, get out of here. Boom, what is it? That Rudiger is even already on the way to his plane, coming out here dancing like a fucking hippie. Bounce, boy, bounce. Shocking, disgusting. You're still playing with Thomas Müller in your team. Van der Vaart came out and said the Germans shouldn't be playing with Niklas Süle. He's like the Harry Maguire. Why is everyone dashing Harry Maguire? Harry Maguire's having a brilliant tournament as well. So you know what, for me, the Germans shouldn't even cry. I don't want to hear anything about the call, which I will get onto in the Japan-Spain game as well. I don't want to hear anything about it. I do not want to hear anything about it. I don't want to hear anything. You should not sit back after leading 1-0. Then when you hurt Spain, or back now in the game, they clawed it back, and then all of a sudden you guys now decide, okay, let's go for it. We need something. It's too little, too late. What you should have done, put pedal to the middle, put Costa Rica to the sword, the way the Spanish did in the first game, and you wouldn't be in the situation right now. I feel no remorse for you. I spit on you. I spit on all the Germans. Whew! Where's my tea? Get myself back here. Rant over. But yeah, nonetheless, I want to just say, I want to ask a question though, for the German supporters out there. What do you think needs to be done right now? Because Jamal Musiala, I think, has been one of the standout players. Serge Gnabry getting on the score sheet as well, but where do you think you need to rebuild? Thomas Müller needs to come out of the team. I think he's way past it as well. And I've been one of the biggest fans of Thomas Müller, but nah, Germany. No. Then Japan with a shocking the Japanese. Big up Tomiyasu, big up my Arsenal brother, man. Super Tom, the Super Tomiyasu. Japanese, love the Japanese. They never say die, they never give up. They came back, got another shocking, outstanding result. And I would like to see the Japanese go far. I love the upsets, of course. Now, let's get into the big talking point. So, when the goal was scored, the second Japanese goal was scored, I don't know if it was the second or the first one, I don't know. I was doing whatever at the time because I was tired. So you got one angle on this side showing from this angle that the ball went out. Now angles and deception is a brilliant thing. But then another angle showed this one. which clearly shows, and we all know the rules, the whole of the ball has to cross the whole of the line. It's the same thing with John Stones and Sadio Mane at the Etihad a few years ago. So Germany, I want to ask you the question, you want to cry about that? What about this one? What about this? Frankie Lampard, remember that? Nobody's crying then. You went on after you beat England 4-2, you went on to win the World Cup. So cry me a river, spare me the blushes, and nobody feels sorry for you. I certainly don't. Deal with the demons and wait for the Premier League. Wait for the Premier League to start, all you German fans. If you support even the Premier League team or whichever, just wait for the league. Don't worry, don't talk to us. Don't talk to us. Like the chicken mean girl said, you can't sit with us! Don't sit here, don't. Move, keep it moving. Now, that's one. Now, my favorite part of the show, people. I want to come into this part. The Belgians. I'm gonna dash the pad. I don't even need the pad for this. So, for years we've had the Belgians, the Red Devils, the Golden Generation. This is the team, world number one constantly. These men are constantly ranked number one, number two, and these men have won nothing, they've done nothing meaningful in any major tournament. And I've got facts, I come with receipts, people, 2018, France beat them, knocked them out. They came in the Nations League, we popped them out, go. Spela, prata samwali. Then Euro came, Italy dashed them out. And now again, this World Cup, we already knew. KDB said, nah, you men are too old, brother, you men are too old. Get in the bin. Then Vertonghen comes out and says, you know what, maybe it is because we're too old, but our attackers can't. So when that happens, you know it's a mad thing. You're still playing with Hazard in your team, with his fat bums, I don't know why. And another one who I want to touch on is Axel Witsel. This guy is the most overrated footballer I've ever seen in my life. Honestly, I don't know what he does. But you know what, KDB, bring your tears to the Premier League. Come with that negative mindset, please. I hope and pray. And in that same breath, Roberto Di Matteo also walked. So you know what, I want to ask, which is bigger the failure in terms of golden generation we got? This one, England, remember them? Remember these lot? The English, yeah, I remember them. Or these lot? This lot on my left, your right, as you can see. I want to know which is the bigger failure, people. I want to know. And then also my favorite, my man, Marcus Henry Romelu Lukaka. My guy, my brother, came out and said this with his chest. With his chest. Ufliondos merda punja puta pig puta kipario uyardi. It is getting hot in here, people. I don't know what to do anymore. Listen to this guy. This guy is talking smoke. He needs a fucking light bulb in his head. Oh my god. I just triggered my inner Arteta. But my man actually compared himself to the best strikers in the world. This little sweaty Oros man came to Manchester United with a big price tag. He then couldn't make it, couldn't hack it, got shipped off to Inter. That's when he started banging again in a slow ass league, another dead ass league in my opinion as well. Then thought he was the bee's knees. He then comes back to Chelsea on another big price tag as well. Then he goes in like a little crybaby. The system of Tuchel doesn't suit me. Gets dashed out, comes into the World Cup, and then he puts up that masterclass of a performance yesterday. I have never seen on my yellow lever, I have never seen such a shocking performance. Never. Yesterday was a disgusting performance from a striker. Now I'm not the best player. I know that there are pressure moments, but I do not get paid the money that he gets paid to do his job professionally. You sweaty little bald-headed man. But nonetheless, he was crying before the end of the pitch with his long little Timberland boots, his skis or whatever he wears, as you can see over here. And then there was a picture that resurfaced last night of a picture with him and Uruguay, which pops up in big games. Nah, my guy, nah. You are not it. You are done. R.I.P. Romelu Lukaka. I am done with it, people. But now, let's get on to the Friday preview. I don't want to waffle too long. Let's get into today's game. She's Brazil take on Cameroon. I hope my indomitable Lions can get the job done. Brazil have already qualified. I'm looking forward to seeing my Brazilians, Gabriel Jesus and Gabi Martinelli, play today. So yeah, let's see what happens there. And of course, Serbia plays Switzerland. I personally don't want Switzerland to go through because I want Granit Xhaka to come back. The more players that can come back for me, the better. And of course, the infamous grudge match. the grudge match of all grudge matches. The grudge match. I'm not even going to talk about Portugal and Korea because Portugal are already through. That's that. But the grudge match of all grudge matches. So, we all know what happened in 2010. Luis Suarez, we all know what happened there. But Suarez has fueled the fire, of course. My man has fueled the fire by coming out with this statement. Let me know what you think about this statement. I personally agree with him. As much as it hurt that night, my man broke me in places that I never knew existed that night. My man broke me. I remember I was at Planet Sports Pub that night. Big up Planet Sports Pub, big up Achis as well. And he's right. Asamoah Gyan should have converted the penalty. But what are your thoughts? If he doesn't stop the ball, it's a 100% goal. But then the penalty has 50% chance of being a goal. Let me know what you think. But I'm looking forward to this game, people. For me, as much as I would love Partey to come back, I would love Ghana to shock Uruguay and then go out in the next round, of course. So yeah, let's see what happens, people. That is my story. I am out for the day. Thank you for watching this video. You know what to do. Like, share and subscribe. Enjoy the football. I will see you tomorrow. You know what to do. It's Devi's World Cup Daily. I need to get this right, man. You know what? It's a tongue twister. DDWDWD. It's Devi's World Cup Daily. I am out of here. It's the Sheikh Devi. It's my Faduk, which my mom is probably going to kill me. Enjoy the football, and I'm out of here. Bless.